I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Be happy, but never satisfied. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Mistakes are always forgivable, if one has the courage to admit them. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who had practiced one kick 10,000 times. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim, is the crime. In great attempts it is glorious even to fail. A goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. The doubters said, "Man cannot fly," the doers said, "Maybe, but we'll try," and finally soared in the morning glow while non-believers watched from below. It is not a daily increase, but a daily decrease. Hack away at the inessentials. If you don't want to slip up tomorrow, speak the truth today. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself, do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. Use only that which works, and take it from any place you can find it. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. Empty your cup so that it may be filled, become devoid to gain totality. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. A good teacher protects his pupils from his own influence. If there is a God, He is within. You don't ask God to give you things, you depend on God for your inner theme. As you think, so shall you become. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. Now I see that I will never find the light unless, like the candle, I am my own fuel, consuming myself. Using no way as a way, having no limitation as limitation. Be self-aware, rather than a repetitious robot. Knowledge will give you power, but character respect. Time means a lot to me because you see I am also a learner and am often lost in the joy of forever developing. Defeat is not defeat unless accepted as a reality in your own mind. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Showing off is the fool's idea of glory. Art calls for complete mastery of techniques, developed by reflection within the soul. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. The meaning of life is that it is to be lived, and it is not to be traded and conceptualized and squeezed into a patter of systems. Ever since I was a child I have had this instinctive urge for expansion and growth. To me, the function and duty of a quality human being is the sincere and honest development of one's potential. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. Don't get set into one form, adapt it and build your own, and let it grow, be like water. Boards don't hit back. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later the man who wins, is the man who thinks he can. The stillness in stillness is not the real stillness, Only when there is stillness in movement does the universal rhythm manifest. All knowledge leads to self-knowledge. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. Everything you do, if not in a relaxed state, will be done at a lesser level than you are proficient. Thus the tensed expert marksman will aim at a level less than his, her student. Real living is living for others. It's like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. Do not deny the classical approach, simply as a reaction, or you will have created another pattern and trapped yourself there. The idea is that flowing water never goes stale, so just keep on flowing. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. Moving, be like water. Still, be like a mirror. Respond like an echo. Preparation for tomorrow is hard work today. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. Obey the principles without being bound by them. If you think a thing is impossible, you'll only make it impossible. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. You cannot force the now. But can you neither condemn nor justify and yet be extraordinarily alive as you walk on? You can never invite the wind, but you must leave the window open. Moving, be like water. Still, be like a mirror. Respond like an echo. The possession of anything begins in the mind. It is compassion rather than the principle of justice which can guard us against being unjust to our fellow men. If you follow the classical pattern, you are understanding the routine, the tradition, the shadow. You are not understanding yourself. Don't think. Feel. It's like a finger pointing at the moon. Do not concentrate on the finger, or you will miss all of the heavenly glory. Relationship is understanding. It is a process of self-revelation. Relationship is the mirror in which you discover yourself. To be is to be related. Set patterns, incapable of adaptability, of pliability, only offer a better cage. Truth is outside of all patterns. Linda and I aren't one and one. We are two halves that make a whole. Two halves fitted together are more efficient than either half would ever be alone. If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm not good, you'll know I'm lying. Take no thought of who is right or wrong or who is better than. Be not for or against. I am not afraid of a person who knows 10,000 kicks. But I am afraid of a person who knows one kick but practices it for 10,000 times. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless and add what is specifically your own. All fixed set patterns are incapable of adaptability or pliability. The truth is outside of all fixed patterns. Effort within the mind further limits the mind, because effort implies struggle towards a goal, and when you have a goal, a purpose, an end in view, you have placed a limit on the mind. Knowledge earns you power, character earns you respect. The word superstar is an illusion. Water is fearless. You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow, drip, creep, or crash. Man, the living creature, the creating individual, is always more important than any established style or system. But neither can you condemn nor justify and yet be extraordinarily alive as you walk on. You can never invite the wind, but you must leave the window open. In order to control myself, I must first accept myself by going with and not against my nature. You just wait. I'm going to be the biggest Chinese star in the world. Remember, no man is really defeated unless he is discouraged. Just be ordinary and nothing special. Eat your food, move your bowels, pass water, and when you're tired, go and lie down. The ignorant will laugh at me, but the wise will understand. Using no way as way. Having no limitation as your only limitation. The consciousness of self is the greatest hindrance to the proper execution of all physical action. Only the self-sufficient stand alone. Most people follow the crowd and imitate. The man who is really serious, with the urge to find out what truth is, has no style at all. He lives only in what is. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. Bruce Lee. If you want to be immortal, live a life worth remembering. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for a difficult one with the strength to endure it.